Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. There is an easy way to support us. Recommend us to your friends and family, as well as share information on social media. This way more people would learn about the podcast and truth about the Russia's invasion of Ukraine. My name is Artem, and here is the news. 332 days less the Russian invasion of Ukraine. A farewell ceremony with victims of a helicopter crash in Brovary, Kyiv region took place in Kyiv yesterday. The ceremony was attended by President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky and his wife, the heads of the parliament and the government, Ukrainian politicians, diplomats, chiefs of the security forces and departments of the Interior Ministry of Ukraine. In his evening video address, Zelensky expressed condolences to all who lost their relatives and friends. Every day we lose people whom we will always remember and regret that they are not coming back, stressed the president. 14 people have been killed, among them Interior Minister of Ukraine, his first deputy, and Interior Ministry State Secretary, as well as mother and child, in the result of the crash of a helicopter in the city of Brovary on January 18th. 25 people have been injured, 11 of them are children. The ministers of foreign affairs of the three Baltic states, Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania, signed a joint declaration calling Germany to provide Ukraine with Leopard tanks as soon as possible, reports Interfax Ukraine. They stressed that this is needed to stop Russian aggression, help Ukraine and restore peace in Europe quickly. Germany, as the leading European power, has special responsibility in this regard, stressed ministers. At the same time, White House Strategic Communications Coordinator and the National Security Council John Kirby said that the US is not persuading Germany to provide Leopard tanks to Ukraine, reports Voice of America. Quote, "We don't wring hands, we don't push, and we don't persuade. We want countries to give what they can, when they can, and where they can, and in the size and scale that suits them, and that's up to Germany," unquote. He added that the Ukrainian armed forces have a real need for tanks. According to the sources of the German media Der Spiegel, Germany has at its disposal 212 working Leopard 2 tanks of various modifications, of which it may transfer to Ukraine 19 Leopard 2 A5 tanks, which are currently used only for training, reports Ukrainska Pravda. The list of all models of Leopard 2 tanks in Germany shows that the Bundeswehr has a total of 312 Leopard 2 tanks, of which 99 were under repair in May last year and one was already decommissioned. According to the publication sources, the list also contains information on which models are suitable for delivery to Ukraine. It can be assumed that the Bundeswehr can transfer 19 Leopard 2 A5 models. According to the list, they are currently being used to simulate enemy forces at the Army's Combat Training Center. The National Anti-Corruption Bureau of Ukraine conducted searches and detained Deputy Minister of Community Development, Territories and Infrastructure Vasyl Lozynsky, reports Ukrainska Pravda. According to the media sources, Lozynsky is accused of receiving a bribe of $400,000 for the purchase of generators. The total purchase amount was 1.8 billion hryvnias, which is almost $49 million. The ministry later published a statement that the deputy minister will be fired as soon as possible. If you like what we do and would like to tip us, you can now do so directly to our PayPal. Check out the link in the description to this episode for more details. And as usual, you can subscribe to our Patreon. In gratitude for your help, we will give you access to a series of exclusive episodes on wartime life in Ukraine. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.